Hey, what is up, you guys? So today I'm just kind of hanging out at the house since it's the 4th of July week. I wanted to take some time off and I wanted to take it easy. I hope you guys are doing the same thing. Hope you guys are staying safe and I hope you're enjoying yourself. So today I still wanted to make a video. I still wanted to upload something. So we're gonna look a little closer. We're gonna get a little more in depth with my drift trike. Welcome to Bodie Vision. Ya heard. So this beautiful creation, this is my drift trike. It's 100% custom. I didn't buy it anywhere. I fully built it. The back half I actually got from a go-kart. I bought a rolling go-kart shell. I sectioned the rear, and then I started to kind of rework some of the tubes that I had already from the go-kart, since I didn't use the front section and all the tubes are the same. So I reworked it, I got it all, I got the back half completely ready to go. The luxury and the good part about using an actual rolling functional go-kart is that the rear bearings were already there, it already had the brake, it already had the sprocket, and everything was pretty much set up and ready to go. So the front section of the trike, or the neck, I actually made that from a bicycle. So I had to take the bicycle, cut that down. This is where the actual pedals used to go on the bike, but I cut off the whole rear section of the frame and I welded that to essentially merge the go-kart with the bike. See, this was a pink bike, this was a girly bike. I found that I was able to find a cheaper bike on Craigslist by buying a girl's bike, and I knew I was gonna paint the whole thing anyway, so it really didn't matter. So these handlebars, I wanted to ditch the ugly handlebars that came on the girl's bike, and I kind of wanted to do a drag bar style, kind of like an old school bobber style handlebar. So I just bought this pipe from Home Depot, I put the two bends in it, and then we used this piece from the actual girl's bike, and then I ran a motorcycle grip. So this is just, I got it from a motorcycle store. This grip matched it, and then this brake, this front brake is still the actual brake from the girl's Schwinn bike. This is an old BMX wheel that I had laying around. The tire is new, I just got that a couple weeks ago because the old one was dry rotted. Now the actual motor that I put on the drift trike, this is just a 212cc motor, and I got this from Harbor Freight. I think it was maybe around 150 bucks. All in all, I think I spent about $300 on the entire build. I got the rolling go-kart chassis for super cheap. The girl's bike, I mean, I couldn't have spent more than 30 bucks on it because the guy was just trying to get rid of it. And the motor was the most expensive part. And then coming around, the most important part of this, what allows it to drift and what makes it so torquey, is the fact that I have a really big sprocket on the actual wheel end and then a really small sprocket on the motor end. That allows for a whole bunch of torque. That allows for these tires to break loose extremely easy, and that's what allows it to drift so nicely. So at first the trike actually had golf cart tires on, but those were way too big. So I went ahead and I went with these. These were go-kart tires. I think they're racing slicks, but that was the perfect size for me to slide my PVC pipe sleeve over it. This is actually just a piece of PVC pipe. We found some at a construction site. They said it was broken, they didn't need it anymore, and they were just gonna throw it away. So I talked to the contractor of the site. He said it was completely fine for me to just take it. Some of the other details on the bike, like the exhaust, for example, as well as the chain guard, those are just recycled pieces that I had laying around. This exhaust tubing is actually the same exact tubing that the entire go-kart was made out of. I just had a whole bunch left over, so this bend is actually the same bend right here, and then I just did the swipe pipe and kind of shaved it down to give it that old mean look. And also this chain, that's just an old bicycle chain and a flat piece of metal, and that prevents grease from flying up and getting all over the seat. And it's pretty cheap, pretty cool, kind of gives it a cool flavor, and it's 100% custom. Now enough of me boring you, let's take this thing out and let's get sideways. so much for hanging out with me with the old drift trike right here. I hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoyed it. So, like this video, comment, subscribe. You know what it is, YouTube. I'm out.